Apologies for missing out on match week 3, was genuinely vexed with Manchester City losing. I was not looking to do the review, but we are back and fortunately we won twice in the last 8 days and are looking like we are back to our best. Here's a brief breakdown of match week 4 and my predictions for match week 5. But nothing has gone according to plan since the start of the season, so please do your own analysis if you plan to place a bet. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Arsenal vs Nottingham Forest, a commanding 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest. Zubimendi scored twice and Jato de Pilkro also got on the scoresheet. Clean performance, strong attacking threat, especially from midfield and wide area. Madukas also caught our eyes with their beautiful performances, but the low-key star of the match was Mosquera for me. No idea how has understudied Saliba in such short time. It was a great performance. Arsenal genuinely seem prepared for the long season as depth will be tested as season wears on and they have quality everywhere at the moment. Newcastle vs Wolves, managed a narrow 1-0 win vs Wolves thanks to debut scorer Nick Wiltman, kept a clean sheet, which has been more frequent this season. However, scoring still appears to be a problem. Limited chances, lack of firepower when key players out, injured. Attack needs variety. Midfield control needs sharpening versus bigger sides. But it's not looking bad really. Fulham vs Leeds, mildly boring until they nicked one goal at the latter end of the match. Kevin looks like he will be special, but will Fulham be able to utilize their new players and manage a top 6 finish this season, or will they remain a mid-table club? They currently sit at 11th, so we'll see. Everton vs Aston Villa, Crystal Palace vs Sunderland. Boring, 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 boring. But props to Sunderland though. Bournemouth vs Brighton. Bournemouth secured a narrow but important 2-1 over Brighton, showing grit and ability to close out tight matches. Brighton need to improve composure and shot selection. There's talent there but they appear to lack direction. West Ham vs Tottenham. Strong result. 3-0 over West Ham. Good use of possession. Scoreline shows dominance. Attack still lacks deadly precision when chances are fewer. Defensive lapses could hurt versus top teams. Also need impact from subs when games get tighter. Lucas Bergvall to the rescue. Brentford vs Chelsea. Control of possession, decent shot volume, ability to come back after conceding strong substitutes, and their main man Cole Palmer was their strength, letting the game slip at vital moments, conceding a stoppage-time goal and ability to close out despite dominance. Also vulnerability to set pieces. Long throws was their weakness. Kevin Shade, Brentford, scored in the 35th minute. A deflected finish. Cole Palmer equalized in the 61st minute shortly after coming off the bench. Moise copyright Tascachedo put Chelsea ahead around the 85th minute with a powerful strike. Fabio Carvalho scored a stoppage-time equalizer for Brentford after a long throw from Kevin Shade. Burnley vs Liverpool. Burnley's defence was very organised and they frustrated Liverpool for the most part. Kept a clean sheet, nearly, despite being under pressure. The late red card however undermined defence at a critical moment and there was very little attacking threat, no shots on target. Liverpool on the other hand maintained a persistent pressure, despite failing to break through Burnley's deep defensive block for most of the match. Kept pushing, discipline to stay patient, and ability to use a moment. Penalty, late to win. Their high possession and pass accuracy used majority of the ball to their favor, but their dependence on late moments will soon be a problem. If no penalty or mistake, match might have ended in a draw. There's talks about them going invincible with Frimpong Wirtz bringing their Neverless vibe and late dramatic wins to Anfield, but we'll see. The Manchester Derby. Manchester City displayed a dominant performance over Manchester United. 3-0 in the Derby. Haaland scored twice, continued demonstrating why they're title contenders. Though much to praise, there were spells where United had chances. They must maintain intensity and ensure no complacency. Rotations with midweek fixtures might test them, but Pep has the task of balancing minutes to keep everyone happy and the squad fresh. United Clowns on the other hand showed some resolve but largely a frustrating game. They just couldn't handle City's pressure as their defensive issues were exploited. United need sharpness in defense and midfield, also finishing when opportunities arise. Leadership required in big matches. Confidence seems a bit shaky. Dorgu and Mbeumo were the only United players on the pitch on Derby Day. Sadly, I'm happy we won. Like Pep said, we've been the better team for the longest, but what better way to prove it than the solid victory, building our confidence again. Hope Foden can continue on his AK-47 energy and regain his fine form once again. There was strong link-up between the attacking trio. Doku plus Foden plus Haaland, with Silva showing class in between spaces. Movement off the ball and service were very sharp, clinical finishing when opportunities opened up, and our debutant, Donnarumma aka Big Gigi, gave confidence in goal, minimizing chances for United. Our player of the week for the Premier League match week 4 is Gianluigi Donnarumma. I was skeptical at first, in all honesty, but boy is he looking like a revelation, doing knee slides in front of the opposition, and that Mbeumo save. He was a pillar between the sticks, and we're glad to have for years to come. City appear renewed, and that's what you like to see. We don't want one club running away with it, especially if it isn't City. Respectfully, there are no predictions for match week 5. Fingers crossed the players on my FPL come out on top and City win Arsenal at the North End. Let me know what you think and what you'll change about my predictions, and if you'll like me to continue making these kind of content. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and hit that subscribe button for the boy. Until next time.
Even though you say referee not to smoke igbo over one, the two referee go smoke igbo for your ticket. The thing just get be. I don't even know they say they win again for this team. I don't come on mind though. And even if na 20 naira to win 30 million, I know they play again. More just they watch the match for fun. Every week. Which kind of nonsense be that one?